We've been working for this project the last few years, and I have a little secret to tell you today. It wasn't designed for buildings, but initially it was designed for airplanes. Thanks for the video. So as I said before, it wasn't initially designed for buildings, but for airplanes. So we've been working on this big project the last few years with the big aircraft manufacturers and major player in the airlines companies. And then in 2020, COVID-19 happened. So everything was shut down. The money, the cash disappeared instantly, and we had to find new options. Here in Quebec, we have a bill called 141, and a new one that is in force since April 22, Bill 16, that is making mandatory for all owners and co-owners of condominium building to have a contingency fund. Because now PNC, property and casualty insurance, don't want to insure big condo towers because of climate change, like extreme weather events, and of course the whole maintenance nightmare. So we saw that as an opportunity, and here you have Inspect AI. So as you can see in the slide on the right side, we are using drone imagery, both in the visible spectrum and thermography, and obviously machine learning, predictive models, AI, to be able to process all those images and to early detect any kind of potential defect, anomaly, or issues. So the benefits are quite obvious. First of all, we reduce the risk for the inspectors, because going on a rooftop or trying to detect anomalies on windows on the upper level of a building, it's extremely dangerous. First, it's also very costly. A boom lift to rent is $1,000 per day. We have also the benefits of productivity, because all the images are sent to the cloud and automatically processed with AI predictive modeling. Of course, we can have an inspector working remotely, so we can have access to very few experts in the domain instead of having someone working on site. We added also the thermography that gives us the whole energy footprint of the building, so we are able to detect any kind of heat loss. In our weather here in Canada, that's extremely important because all things related to the carbon footprint, but also to the heating cost, and you have seen that the last year. So we have this ability to early detect any kind of heat loss and make the fix that is required. So that was for the outside of the building. What about the inside? So in a similar pattern, we developed an app that we make available for the occupants, tenants of condos, apartment, office, and now they are able to process the images or even the sounds that they identify as potential issues. And lastly, we have made also this app available to inspectors that do the annual inspection of buildings. So we are working very closely with them, and we have added a little add-on, a FLIR thermal camera that we can plug into a mobile phone in order to have the energy signatures of all apartments. So early detecting any kind of problem with windows or doors, etc. So today, I'm very proud to announce that we have partnered with MSC Gestion Immobilière, a leader in rental property management for the last 20 years here in Quebec. They manage currently about 3,000 apartments, 1,000 in Montreal and 2,000 in Quebec City. And we will deploy Inspect AI very soon with them. Thank you.
Yes, we have time for one question. Anybody have any questions? You got time for one question? Okay. Thank you, Youssef.